The more you realize you need to be dangerous, the more you need to boost your attractiveness 10 times. Many men get chewed up in this world, yet some are confident even when facing the hardest challenges. While most people crumble under just a little pressure, you must learn to employ these psychological tricks we're about to show you in this video. These tricks go beyond typical tactics. Showing emotional intelligence makes a woman see you as an attractive personality. Do you know why? We'll explain to you more in this video and how it works. Stick with us because we'll reveal a trick at the end that'll show you how to be dangerous. You wouldn't want to miss it. Let's begin.
Fearless Forge.
Number 1. Confidence. As a man, you must strive to win in life. This is easier said than done, but why must you win? You know, winning does wonders for your confidence. It's not just about picking up girls, it's about winning in the workplace or business, whatever floats your boat. The key is to rack up those wins. Oh, and by the way, video games don't count. They don't translate into real-world confidence. If you're looking to boost your confidence, you can't shy away from competition. Even if you've got no one to compete against, set that bar high and challenge yourself. That's where the real growth happens. But what makes confidence so appealing? See, people are wired to imitate others unconsciously, and by demonstrating confidence, you create a comfortable and attractive environment. But here's something you should know. Don't seek confidence from people. People's validation of you shouldn't be what you use to build your life journey. Instead, it's crucial to work on yourself first, especially on your confidence. But get this, confidence doesn't mean you don't have weaknesses. Instead, it means you accept you have some insecurities. But hey, you know what's cool? You're working on yourself. But we'll show you how to present and work on your weaknesses. So how do you cultivate that kind of confidence that's attractive? Listen, it's a process. It's not something that happens overnight. For instance, a friend of mine, Mark, had a conversation with a girl he liked. He strived to show self-confidence while interacting with this girl. Do you know what's amazing? Mark went as far as to maintain an open and confident body language. The girl in question couldn't hold it, but admitted that Mark was the best thing that happened to her that day. So what was it that Mark brought to view? He avoided slouching or making nervous movements. He kept a relaxed, straight-up posture and confident moves. His gestures conveyed calmness. His tone matters too. He went for firm and serene vibes. So here's the deal. While talking or discussing with the girl you like, no need to race through words or stumble. A calm and confident voice screams trust and control. But you know what else? When it comes to eye contact, it's not necessary to stare, but moderate eye contact shows that you're present and confident. When it comes to answering questions or expressing your ideas, Mark did so calmly and deliberately. So avoid rushing your responses, as this suggests confidence and thoughtful consideration. This trick works because it's based on the psychology of emotional contagion and unconscious imitation. Now, here's another thing you should know. Self-confidence doesn't cover your flaws, but rather it reveals them. This is very powerful because it builds trust and shows authenticity. Listen, it's okay to have some insecurities, but it's not okay to stay insecure. It's okay to start off weak, but it's unacceptable to stay weak. A group of psychologists discovered that occasionally admitting your flaws with someone, in this case the girl you like, can help to create trust and demonstrate that you're a genuine and self-assured person. So how do you apply this? In the movie Silver Linings Playbook, Pat and Tiffany showcased this quality, both connected on a deeper level by sharing their vulnerabilities and flaws. They openly discussed their struggles and imperfections, creating a genuine bond that goes beyond surface-level interactions. The idea here is to expose true and even humiliating elements of yourself to her so that you can make an authentic disclosure at an appropriate time in the conversation. Share some of your shortcomings or less publicized experiences. They can be tiny things that make you appear more personable and friendly to her. Number 2. Emotional intelligence. Society will treat you like trash if you haven't learned to control your emotions. Do you know that every day comes with different kinds of troubles, but how you handle them puts you ahead of others in life? So don't stay there and rant about the economy or who didn't help you. Take the responsibility of managing your emotions. Now, don't get this wrong. Being aware of your emotions is valuable, but letting them direct your life is dangerous. So have you ever thought within the past week about whether or not you're emotionally intelligent? Most times we make decisions, we base them solely on our rationale. We don't even consider emotions as something crucial. Think of it. Why do people judge or bully each other in everyday life or at work, or have toxic friendships or relationships? It can be anything, ranging from sexism to racism. It's because of insecurity due to a lack of emotional intelligence, because it's hard to understand the difference between yourself and someone else, and it's even harder to connect on an emotional level to truly comprehend where someone else is coming from. Now, you might be thinking, yeah, sure, but how do we approach approach this, you must learn to analyze emotions and relate with other people on an intelligent level. Most guys score 0 here. They don't know how to understand or communicate their positive ideas to people. The psychological Pygmalion effect suggests this exactly. It points out that communicating positive expectations to a woman can influence her behavior over time. Sometimes making a woman feel something for you can be as simple as expressing your expectations towards her. But how do you carry this out? Imagine you're into this amazing girl. How do you get to relate with her without forcing yourself on her? Well, here's a cool trick to get her to notice you in a positive way. Pay attention to the things you genuinely like about her. It could be her style, attitude, or how she looks at you. Once you've identified those awesome qualities, don't keep it to yourself. Tell her directly and affirmatively what you appreciate about her. For instance, you could say, "You're really gorgeous, and I love how you dress." But wait, have you ever thought about how celebrities sometimes shape our perception of them? Take someone like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. This guy exudes positivity, and people love him for it. His optimistic outlook and encouragement set a positive expectation, and it reflects in how people perceive and respond to him. Understanding these dynamics can make things a lot simpler. Now, here's where the magic happens. By expressing these positive expectations, you're kind of setting the stage for something great. Notice how her behavior might start shifting a bit? That's the Pygmalion effect doing its thing. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy where your positive expectations influence her behavior. Number 3, momentum. Now, whether you're flipping burgers, bricks, or houses, whatever, you're setting your hands to do it to the best of your ability. Over time, you're gonna maximize and naturally progress in status. But wait, in order to achieve this momentum in life, you must learn to be dangerous. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you have millions of dollars in the bank or if you have all the options in the world. Instinctually, any man knows he should be dangerous. A man who isn't dangerous lacks masculinity, and by extension, lacks confidence. You might have lost your instincts long ago, and you could have been conditioned to believe that being dangerous is a bad thing, but the opposite is true. Being dangerous means having an aggressive momentum in life. There are people in third world countries that have it 100 times worse than you. Their house is getting bombed, or their children are starving, and most of those people don't even complain, despite being justified in doing so. They still try to make the best out of their situation and life. Most people misunderstand. They think momentum is just something you pretend to have, empty words while playing video games or watching a series of seasonal movies all day. No, real momentum is work. It's reaping what you're blessed with. Grateful for a healthy body? Prove it. Go and train. Thankful for a functioning brain? Prove it. Use it to achieve something astounding. Momentum isn't empty words, it's an act that must be paid in full. Real momentum comes from the heart, and it's extremely powerful. If you're truly grateful for your potential, it's impossible to be a loser. Bruce Lee once said, "It is the man that has nothing to lose or is willing to lose everything to beat you that I am afraid of." If a man is willing to lose his life to that of my nose, then I don't care how good I am or what I do to him. He's going to get my nose. We've all seen the rise of Andrew Tate, and this wasn't because of his kickboxing skills or because of his looks, it's because he has a silver tongue. This guy's taken time to work out the best in his life. By analyzing people's emotions and relating with them based on where they're coming from, being confident and driving your life with momentum makes you more attractive. Nothing can withstand your atmosphere. Strive to be consistent with these every day and watch out for the result.